Morning, everyone. I want to welcome everybody into the FINACIal protocol as it's Monday, December 5th, 2022 at 10:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we've had quite the move on FINACIal over the past, I would say 24 hours especially. We had a nice breakout. We finally broke out of this cup and handle. And I know I've been getting a lot of questions, so I had to answer this. We're going to be looking now to have an incredible run here. But what we need to do to maintain this, and this is something I always preface when we have a nice little push like this, especially in a smaller cap coin like FINACIal. It's one I'm very passionate about. It's one I started covering not terribly long ago, probably about a month ago. And I'm very passionate about it because I can see the community is very strong. And I may not have a lot in this, but I do have about $250 worth of FINACIal that I felt necessary to buy. You know, when I started this journey, it's not the easiest thing to buy, so I'm trying to teach myself what to do. But I do have a Telegram that we've started. So if you're interested, all you have to do is join the community, and you can get into the FINACIal Telegram. It's not very talkative right now as I'm trying to grow it from within. There's a few people in there right now that love FINACIal, especially Riz. He's a big component of the community. So I want to give everybody the right information here on the charts so that you can see. We thought last week if we couldn't break back above here that we could have a farther retracement. But fortunately for all the holders, we managed to break back into this bull flag. We had a nice retracement for a few weeks. We came back down on about the 10th. Okay, the 9th, we broke down through the bull flag. But we managed to stabilize down here. We never came back through on the 14th. And we ended up pushing through. Came back up on top of it, used this area as support, and now we went unabated and pushed up. We even hit support here at the 5 level, which is very, very important on the initial push-up. Now what we have to pay attention to is we are, in fact, in a rising channel. As we've started to bake, watch this, I'll show you. We've baked our way into a rising channel, and there's a lot of people that give good information. Well, I don't know if I would say a lot of people. There's a few people on YouTube that give good information on FINACIal. But what we lack in the community is anybody who really does technical analysis. Like, we all have a handle on what could be, where we could be going, and this is such a cheap project right now, which is why I was so interested in starting covering it when I did. And now it's almost up 100% from when I started. Actually, it is up over 100% from when I started covering it. So what I want to do is we're not going to go out like this. We're going to go like this, and this is going to be our channel. Unless we get back on top of it, this is our newly created channel. Now, what we really want to do is we want to see a explosive move here off of the 20-day and get back above here and start using this 8 level now as the support. That's what we really want to see. If not, it's fine because we can come back up here. We've already got support to confirm the support side. Resistance, fake out over, but still resisted on. So this pattern is confirmed. It's confirmed right here. We're in a bull flag. And unless we break below this level here at about the 6th level, and it sucks because we're so cheap that we can't really get it into the 10th of a pennies. But I'm going to go to the other chart that I'm going to show you in a sec. Or the other graph I'm going to show you in a sec. But this is what we're working with. And so if you're a FINACIal holder, if you're looking to buy, it's always tough to buy it after a breakout. We were in a consolidation phase where we were ranging between 2 and 4. We got back down to the low 3s, but we never managed to break through any lower. So this... Let's look at the volume real quick in the 30. Okay, so the volume is becoming a small issue here. As we've increased on this push through back above the 20, our volume has crashed. So unfortunately here, what looks like is going to happen in the immediate short term is we might have been coming to a threshold here. We've got the breaking volume up right there, but in the volume profile, we're going down. So volume going up, price action going up, volume going down generally leads to a reversal in the area. Well, what have we established? This channel right here. We've got support, resistance, and if we're coming through and we're starting to run out of steam here, it could mean that right in here, this is going to finally not come through all the way. But what could happen is you could test your support at the 200, and that would be completely normal. But for anybody holding this, this could be somewhat of a 25 to 30% drop here. You know, if you're already studying, here's the thing. If you're already studying this coin and you bought in and you're holding this, and let's just say you bought in the initial consolidation zone, I mean, unless you're looking to take profits because you're up 400%, there's really no reason to get rid of this because this is a growing coin. And if you really believe in the parameters of this coin, of Sheena and You, or SHI, if that's how you relate to it, Shy, you will have faith in this, that this is just the beginning. A lot of people do cash out their profits, but then they miss out on the extraordinary gains down the road. I'm not saying that it can't come back down. We're in a volatile time in crypto, and it's actually very dangerous right now. But this is a coin that the market cap's low, easier to push, dedicated community. Just be aware when you have these kind of coins, you have a lot of pump and dumps. Initially, what I see right now is we're starting to wick out in this area. Once, got on top of it though, re-wicked. Now can we get back on top of it right here? If not, we get rejected right here, and this is kind of like, so these are the tricky ones, and we've had a spectacular push up, and I want everybody to be proud of actually understanding this coin so cheap. But these can turn into bear flags that all it does is brings you back to the area uptrend, which is completely normal, so don't get thrown off if that's what ends up happening, because it's completely normal consolidation. In fact, you don't want it to run unabated all the way through. You want this, and back up, consolidate, and back up, consolidate. Maybe here to push it through. That's what I'm saying. You want these consolidation. You want these dumps for liquidity. Right now, though, the volume is working against us. Unless we get a quick wick in a 30-minute candle, that volume is telling us we're running out of steam in the area, unfortunately. And that's a bearish W right there, which generally leads to a reversal. So, and the reversal can simply be, hey, we're bullish and we're going to ride through here for a little bit and bam, push out even farther. If not, you'll know this because you'll break through and then you might start bouncing here and then it might just come back to here. But right now we're looking pretty damn good in my opinion. Until we were to break this area in here, this is very bullish, this pattern. This is a very bullish pattern. It's just the volume right now is working against us and coming back into the, you know, the volume's not as strong as it was, which tells us we could be leading to a reversal. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why I came on now to tell everybody and do my update. And then obviously I want to hear your comments in the comments, but we had a hell of a push here. It was a nice push in the last 24 hours. We had, and you got to take the price action with a grain of salt because we are right. We've fallen down from the top. So their chart hasn't updated, but it came very close to actually hitting that parameter. So, but it's so hard to get what you want. So in the last 30 days, though, it's up 31.1%. And in the last 14 days is what I was alluding to since I started covering it in the last several weeks. It's up 164%. So, like, I didn't make a ton of money, but I made a little bit of money. Not a lot. Let's see. So, all I wanted to do is show you real quick the 24 hours high and low. We've had 823201. And as high as 101. See, it's so hard because we're at the 4 level at 0.00004, and then we got up to 99. Trading volume $403,694. Market cap 775, or rank 12,765,000 is the market cap. Dominance is 0.01%. We're down 10.6% from the all-time high, and we're up 788.8% from the all-time low. So it's had some movement here. And, like, you've got to really look through, and you can go through the white papers as well. You can go to the Sheena token. We can get through here, which I've had a lot of fun actually looking through the Sheena token and reading it, understanding the NFTs. But we'll go through this even further and further. But the most important thing right now is that you pay attention to the charts that I just showed you. You need to understand the price action. Because if you don't understand the price action, it can get very, very tricky. It's so hard, too, as you know, to find information about the SHI token because it always comes up as Shiba, so you really have to pay attention, you know, to where you're looking at the information. Like, you can go to Coinbase, but it's tricky. Like, it still has it at 9. And we know it's come down a little bit right now. We can see it on the TradingView chart. Looking good, though. I mean, we're looking a lot better than we were. couple days ago. So just pay attention here. But this is obviously the Uniswap chart, so you have to do it with the wrap Ethereum. But we have come down a little bit here. And as the price action continues to go up, hopefully it'll be easier to read this as far as percentages. But you can see we could have created even a head and shoulders here. Left shoulder, head. Now that the volume's crashing down, it's very possible this is running out of steam here with what's going on in the current market conditions. We've got the US dollar pumping, which is not technically good for crypto. And if the US dollar continues to move, we could make our way all the way up to about 106.14, but we'll find out at 105.20 approximately. Pay attention to everything I've said. If you want to join the Sheena and You Telegram, there's a link in the video description below. Just join the army. I really would appreciate the support, and I appreciate everybody who's come on board so far. And please share this far and wide and hit that subscribe button so we can get new people in here if you share this far and wide on social media. At least, if you're getting your information from somebody, I can give the technical analysis so everybody can see what's going on in the current pattern, and then I can show you what I uncover as far as the news and the what's up with the current protocol with Sheena and You. Stay blessed, everybody.